Good morning. My name is Kelly Kearney. I'm a medium and this is my page. So I wanted to say that I started this video at 5:36 this morning. I actually couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep all night. I woke up being led to start a video, and it didn't matter what I looked like or if I had my hair done or my makeup done or anything like that. All I could do was get my cup of coffee and sit down and start talking. And so I did that at 5:30 this morning, and I started to tell you all a story about how my girlfriend and I talk almost every day. And she does what I do on a different level. She has her own specialty of trauma work, and I have my specialty, but we both get messages from spirit. And this day that we were talking, we knew that it was a little bit different because we knew there were bigger messages to be told, to be had, to be heard, because it wasn't just ancestry, it was more guide or angel inspired. So the message was the time is now. It's time. There's no more waiting. The time is now to become conscious on this earthly plane. Like the earth needs us desperately to become conscious. And there was some other things said, but that was the gist of the message, and it's been in my brain. So this morning I felt inspired to get up and say this because it needed to be said. But one of the things that's so frustrating about hearing messages like that is that you're asking, you get off the line there and you say, what does that mean? What am I supposed to do? I mean, so it's time. What am I supposed to do? Give me some type of instruction here. And that is where I left off my video at 5:45 this morning. And so I had to do school lunches. I had things to do. I had to go to, did my morning routine. And I came back. Now, stick with me here, okay? I had happened to turn on a television channel, switch to a show called Higher Learning, Higher Healing, actually. So it's a religious show. And I didn't change it. And I started, this man picked up, this is what I heard right from the get-go. The word of wisdom and the word of knowledge are different. Okay, you have my attention here. One tells you what to do, and the other tells you how to do it. That sounds exactly what I was talking about this morning when I was being guided to do this video. He says, and often have people give us wisdom without the knowledge. So a word, but without instruction. And can be frustrating. Okay? He said, God said, go forth. That was the message. Go forth. A word of wisdom. But he didn't say to do what? He didn't say what to do or just go forth. And he says, don't run without clear understanding of what the wisdom that you're getting or receiving is. Don't run. Thank God for the wisdom. Thank God, be grateful that you were allowed this higher understanding of what you're supposed to do. But don't make any sudden moves till you understand. He says, it is the Holy Spirit's task to energize gifts in us so we can find our place. Now, I'm going to stop there for those things that I've heard, because I want to just put in my own experience here. So when I was, before I became a medium and I was younger, I had a lot of anger. I had a lot of trauma work to get through. I had a belief in God. I had gone to Catholic school, done that routine, and I was believed. You know, I had, because believing is, it's an unknown. You have to have faith before you can have anything else. I mean, if you don't have the faith of wanting to believe, or wanting to believe that these things could have happened, or that there's miracles. And yes, I even went down that same path of, oh, this couldn't have possibly happened. This has to be a man-made situation. And I do believe there are things in that arena. But I always had the belief. And in that belief, I came to this point in my life, in my 30s, of wanting to heal myself and get past all these trauma, all these things that had happened to me in my childhood that frankly kept me spellbound, kept me stuck, angry, self-sabotaging, lackluster. Even though I had all this happiness in my life, that's where I was at that time. Until the healing came upon me. Until this healing of, well, how it was for me was Reiki. Started it for me. And that was in my 30s. And it was a gift for me to find Reiki, because Reiki allowed me to open up my consciousness. Reiki allowed me to feel the spiritual divinity within me. It's almost like, because you have to be attuned when you learn the Reiki. When you're attuned, it's like opening up your crown to divinity. You're opening it up even more so you can receive consciousness, clarity, purity. Your chakras can be aligned. You now know how to self-heal, how to assess things differently. There's an awakening that happens. And through that, opening myself up was when I became aware of the fact that I was given a gift, that I have a gift of being a medium. It wasn't before that. I mean, I think I always had it, and an awareness of it, so that by the time I was able to handle it, and God said, okay, Kelly, you're this is you now. You've changed. You no longer have to be that person that you were through forgiveness, because you have to forgive. Now, you can handle this gift. And that's wonderful. It changes your life. I mean, I am just not the person that I was. I no longer even have to think about that person that I was, because this is who I am now. But at the same time, it becomes a big deal. And I honestly have been guided to do these videos for months, and I haven't. Why? There's a fear. There's a fear there for me. A fear of, I don't know, just, I guess, making the commitment to doing it. The fear of being on camera in general, and pausing and not being able to say what I want to say. A fear. I have fear about doing this. But this morning, it was like, get with it, Kelly. We have things that need to be said. Okay, so here I was. I was guided this morning. I listened. First off, that happened. Okay, I didn't get myself ready. That happened, because that's big for me. And I started my video. So it started, okay, and I knew what I was going to take this or what I was going to say. But I had to stop my video so I could hear what I needed to hear. Like, that is not coincidence, kids. That's not coincidence. This is the validation of, okay, why am I being frustrated by getting wisdom and not being able to follow through without the knowledge? And I got that answer. Okay, so we get our gifts, okay? The Holy Spirit helps us energize our gifts. So then he goes on to say, Jesus did not preach the kingdom to the Gentiles when he went out of the borders of Israel, but he did heal them. That means a lot to me, because I do feel that I was led to Reiki to become more conscious, to be able to heal myself, and then also to be able to help other people. Because, you know, as Maya Angelou said, once you're given a gift, once you have knowledge, it is your responsibility to pass it on. It is your responsibility to teach others. It is your responsibility to not to harbor that gift, but to give. So Jesus went and he healed these people because that's what they needed before they could have a conscious understanding of what God was. They need to understand that they're healed. They needed to understand that where they were at that moment, who they were, whatever they were dealing with, whatever affliction, it didn't matter. That they were worthy to be healed, and they could be. And that is one thing that I want you to realize as well through this, is that it doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you're dealing with, or how big or how unworthy you think you are, because you're not. And I know many people who do many fantastic forms of healing that I can help you with. I myself am allowed the ability to help you understand, maybe get that bit of wisdom that you need. Maybe not always the instruction, but the wisdom to help you have a better understanding of being able to get to that place of forgiveness. That's what I find that happens a lot with being a medium. That the information that comes through with your ancestors or your spirit guides or angels is this level of forgiveness of yourself, an understanding of who you are. Remember that you're loved, and you're not alone. That is important. It's gratifying, and it's healing, and it's amazing. So the last thing this man said was, after the Holy Spirit cleans you up and helps you with your healing, he now helps you unlock your gift to give to others. So it's this thing that we're supposed to do. Again, when you get your gift, and it may be a medium, it may be healing, it may be a nurse, it may be a teacher, it may be any type of thing that you're going to find within your realm that you are now supposed to give to other people. And you know, that's, I guess on some level too, that's why I was afraid to do a video. Because it's a responsibility. And it was maybe a responsibility I wasn't ready to take on. But that being said, I'm going to thank you for listening today. And thank you for sticking with this if you stuck through this. And I hope that this helped you on some level and helped you understand who I am as a person, because I would really love to see you or, you know, meet new people. So hopefully We can have coffee again together. Have a great day.